We have a question from Alan, and Alan asks, please discuss AB 5 and your positions on the law and its negative effect on the ability of Californians to work from home. And I was thinking, Secretary Sue, this is right up your alley.
Thank you so much, Mayor. So yes, AB 5, as probably those participating today know, was state legislation that basically adopted a California Supreme Court test for when someone is an employee versus an independent contractor. And it sets a three-part, what's called the ABC test. And basically, if any of those factors does not apply, then somebody is actually an employee, and it's widely considered to be a very protective. It was a protective decision and very protective legislation. It's also one that, as people say all the time, right? As California goes, so goes the nation. That other states have looked at us for to see if it's a way to lift up workers who are being mistreated in the workplace. It does not eliminate independent contracting status. If you are a legitimate independent contractor, you are still an independent contractor, but it gets at those situations where you had like janitors who were being called independent contractors, construction workers, car wash workers. And once you call them that, then they are taken out of the basic protections that employees have to minimum wage, overtime, access to unemployment insurance, and the like. And so AB 5 was legislation that set out to lift the floor for people who had been taken out of employer protections. There is a misconception that AB 5 made it so that people could not actually work from home. There's been this, I think, a false dichotomy between employee status and flexibility. There really is there's no rule that an employer cannot also give an employee types of flexibility, including part-time work. And so I think it's important to separate out exploitative situations where you have people who are working under the direction and control of a company, right, who are inherently part of that business. In fact, they're the main way that business operates, and the business refuses to call them an employee. That's different from like if you hire a plumber to come to your business, or you hire someone to come and and clean or fix the air conditioning. The latter is an independent contractor, and the former under the ABC test is not. And there can be flexibility even for employees.